Tap in, friend. Let me take these earphones out of my ear. My clap was a little weak because, man, look at this. Those that know, you know. Let me tell y'all, underneath this nail, there is a slit right here. Y'all, I feel like somebody, they evil eye in my nails. They're like, that bitch keep getting her motherfucking nails done. Take them out. Rip them. Break them. From the rooter to the tutor. Okay, that's how I'm feeling because it don't make no damn sense the way these bitches been. I'm cussing a lot. I'm cussing quite a bit. Are you cussing? How you been feeling, friend? How you feeling? You know what's crazy? And let's just channel for a minute because, honey, I'm excited about this reading. I just got energy tapping into this spread, as you guys can see from the title above. And I'm just going to use this as a marker so that I don't forget what I wanted the title to be. 0101. It is giving new beginnings. Tap in, okay? This is the thing. Friend, you, 111 on the clock, you are the whole package. And they mad about it. That's why they mad. You're the whole package, the whole shebang. You guys are attractive. You guys are very intelligent. You guys are very, I don't know why that just came through, receptive. You know how to blend, okay? And I don't mean that in a way of like a fakeness. There's just something about you that's able to be around different groups with ease. And it's very authentic, okay? Now, some of you guys, I'm not gonna lie, you could be very extroverted. There could be some people that maybe struggle with putting themselves out there that are very envious of you at this time. But also, where my introverts at? My silent strikes, okay? Y'all, ooh, no offense to my extroverts, you know, because this could go either way. But girl, yeah, y'all, the intros. Where my intros at? Say I'm an intro. Whew, bitch. I'm sorry, I'm cussing hella. Some of you guys are activated. There could be like a transit of Aries in somewhere. There's something going on here. Very prominent Aries placement. I'm not really sure. But girl, my intros, my introverts, my INFJs. Okay. I don't know why, but there is this vibe of like envy around, you ain't really got to do that much. And this does not take away from the extroverted experience, okay? But y'all don't have to do that much collectively. There is this energy of like, y'all just have to show up and that's it. You don't need much. If you want to put it on, if you want to dress it up, okay, season it up, you can, but you don't have to. Oh my gosh, you know what they just took me to? I'm not, this really ain't about me. I mean, it's a collective, but they just took me to when, y'all go on my community post. Y'all see my little pictures I just posted? Girl, that's straight bare face, Epsom salt water, and some bubbles. Say it with me, friends, some bubbles. That's all. And I'm sure there was somebody over there in an uproar. Who that bitch think she is? Who she think she is? Who does the collective think they are? That bitch, that ninja, that's who? 333 on the clock. What else do I want to say? But yeah, okay, so I was cussing a lot. Let me just channel. I'm going to do some channel messages and then we're going to get into it, bro. Because we got to tap in. I'm going to probably, I don't know what I'm going to do, actually. I don't know. I kind of want to go into what's happening in your environment, your surroundings, get an understanding of that. I have been picking up on... The collective is definitely being tugged on. You know, we always talk about this like divide, or you always hear about this divide in the collective or whatever. But I'm just picking up on a lot of energy. And this girl, she just made a video. I really think you guys should tap in. Let me just look that up because I think it explains what I'm trying to say, but I have to give her credit. Let me tell y'all what y'all should start doing if you feel called. If I connect with a reader or if I connect with a motivational speaker, I will literally sit there, meditate on it, ask my spiritual team to assist me, try to connect with their spiritual team, and then I'll be like, make this video for me. Let your next video be directly for me, or just let the message be something that I'm meant to resonate with. Some of you guys need to start doing that. Hey, watch me start getting all this energy. I gotta do this reading. I gotta do this reading. Some of y'all be doing that with me. I know y'all do because there's been times where I make videos and you're like, yes, I was hoping that you make this video. Like I was just sending that energy. But yeah, so I literally was like, please let me let her post something. Not my stomach growling. Ooh, y'all hungry. You could right now be at a restaurant. I'm going to be bouncing around, y'all, for real, because I'm channeling. But you could be at a restaurant currently. I'm hearing some fine dining. Honey, you could even be, it don't matter. You could be at McDonald's. It's just the simple fact that you're like, I'm taking myself out, okay? I'm going to do a little something, something for myself. Thank you. I'm going to take myself out to breakfast. Thank you. I'm going to go to the movies. Did y'all see Sinners? But did you see Sinners, though? But did you see Sinners, though? Oh, my gosh. But did you see Sinners? Okay. So let me pause this real quick. I don't know why I cannot find this girl. One moment. Y'all, it's early. I don't know why I'm struggling. But just sit tight for a second. Somebody's feeling feisty. Real quick, before I even look up this girl's video, let me write this song. Okay. There is a song called Bananas. Y'all remember Gwen Stefani, right? So somebody made like a remix. And I have it playing on my story at the time of this video. On my IG, follow me if you feel called, Dollface_Janae, okay? So it's called Bananas. Is it by ODG Gang? OD Gang? Let me see. Girl, what am I talking about? Okay, so your initials could be S, B, or J, because I don't know why I said SBJ. That is not this man's name. So the song is Bananas by the boy. Okay, but I have to go to the lyrics, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I've been feeling this. Okay, so my channel song for y'all is let me see the part where he was talking. And I heard that you was talking shit and you didn't think that I would hear it. Big Glock on me, don't get near it. Nigga, get close, I'ma break his spirit. It's giving, don't fuck with me. Okay, it's giving, please tread carefully. It's giving return to sender, okay? It's giving back the hell up before I get activated. Too late, I'm already activated, but you still need to back the hell up. It's giving, okay? Wow. There is a work environment that I'm definitely going to be tapping into. So if you, right now, I just need you to set your intention. If that is something that you're dealing with, I know some of these messages might not be for everybody, but if that is something that you're dealing with, you know, just kind of focus on that. Send the energy so I could pick up on it. And then we're just going to go from there. Wow. This girl's message must really be that. Because it's like, I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I'm on my phone. I cannot find that shit. What's that girl's name? Yes. So her name is, she be like in her car, I think. Yeah, her name is Jadina, okay? She looks like this. But the reading that I want y'all to look at, that I'm picking up on is... Oh, I thought she posted again. She didn't, okay? Because I got to tap in with her next one. Because I sent my energy and I said, please let the next two be for me. But this says, the final push before the birth of your new life. You're more ready than you think. You guys really need to look into that reading, all right? So yeah, you guys, we're about to get started. I'm gonna go ahead. Ooh, yes, we're gonna talk about this. I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle this. We as the collective, and I feel this for myself too, we do need to take rest, okay, in between these spurts of excitement, enjoyment, creative endeavors. There's a lot of like planning, moving ahead, jumping ahead, ready to go to the next level. But we also have to remember that we have to rest. We already know how we get, friend. We know. We know that burnout be that thing that come through. 111 was just on the clock. And when that burnout come through, it stops the consistency. They want you to be consistent. Some of you guys have really been manifesting that consistency, being consistent, a consistent audience, a consistent money flow, a consistent... storage of confidence. There's something like that here. Ooh, you know what else we need to tap into too? I think we also need to go into herbs, because ashwagandha just came through so crazy. So before I get into the actual message, let me just pull you guys a this is like an essential oils healing deck. So let's just see what comes out. All right, I ain't used this in a minute. What does the collective need to see? Okay, a good throat chakra meditation or a good throat chakra candle lighting or some type of ritual around the throat chakra is needed at this time. Ooh, okay, yeah. Who's working on that sacral and that solar? Okay, so we have orange. This is giving me, yes, a lot of creative energy. This is also giving me, what's that stone? Citrine. But we have elevates and invigorates. Okay, let me go to the book. You know why? Okay, I know it's not yellow, but something about this right now is giving me real big Oshun energy, Lakshmi energy. I'm also getting some Kali energy, Kali Ma. I don't know why. I'm very drawn to Kali Ma. I gotta start looking back into her story. It's been years, but I'm very drawn to her. I don't know. I gotta see what's there for me. So we have orange. Why is my stomach growling like this? I might have to take a little second to go to the store. Shoot. My stomach is touching my damn back. The tailbone. Anyway. Big Glock on me, don't get near it. I'ma break his spirit. Yeah, there's this energy of, okay, I'm just gonna be, do I need to give that message? Some of you guys could be like me. You're like, I could take it there, but I really don't want to. See, but this is the thing, friend. This is for someone. Check with your people. Check with your people. But there was a line. You see this line? You see the selenite? This was your boundary. Okay, this was your safe space. Somebody literally put their big foot ass, or their big ass foots, over the line. Now it's free game. You can't just step in the space and think that I'm not going to deal with you, okay? They can't just step in your space and think that you're not going to deal with them. Now you have to deal with the consequences. That's what I just heard. So anyway, we have elevates and invigorates. Orange trees originated in Asia. Okay, someone could be in Asia. You could have a like Asian ancestry. So also Asian or Chinese, that's what I was gonna say, Chinese healing practices, maybe even around, and sorry if you guys, if I'm not saying it right, I really do apologize, but like Japan and China, yeah, Japan, Japanese, and then Chinese healing practices is something that's coming through, looking into that. So we have orange trees originated in Asia. I did not know that. So it's no surprise that orange peel has been used in Chinese medicine to improve digestion and bloating for many years. That could be something that you guys are going through, like digestion issues and also bloating. I'm also picking up on some of you guys, when you were younger, your mom or a grandmother used to take orange peels, dry them out, and like make them into like some type of candy. Okay. Yeah, I'm picking up on that. Ooh. In China, oranges are also a symbol of good luck and prosperity. This is really why they mad, friend. So we have in 1520, Portuguese. Why am I struggling? Portuguese explorers brought oranges to Europe, where they become known as the Portugal orange. Christopher Columbus, someone just cringed when I say Christopher Columbus. Christopher Columbus eventually introduced the fruit to North America. Did he? Where it is still grown in both Florida and the West Indies. Ooh-wee. Do we have ancestry? Is someone Haitian? Someone West Indian? What's going on there, friend? Are you from Florida? What's going on, friend? So we have orange or wild orange. Essential oil has many health benefits, including alleviating bloating and constipation, eliminating toxins, soothing the skin, and alleviating anxiety and fatigue. Research published in the journal Molecular Nutrition and Food Research, so someone might want to look into that, it's called Molecular Nutrition and Food Research, found that compounds in orange essential oil demonstrated anti-cancer activity against lung cancer cells by causing them to essentially commit suicide. Orange essential oil is also great all natural anxiety remedy. Someone also needs to start taking some type of oregano or olive oil, oregano oil, something like that. A study published in the journal Physiology and Behavior found that those who inhale orange oil prior to dental treatments have lower levels of anxiety, increased calmness, and a better mood than those who hadn't. Research published in the Journal of Agriculture and Food Chemistry found that orange essential oil is an effective remedy for depression. Okay, this is for somebody for sure. Orange essential oil is ideal for people who are prone to tension and stress. I'm picking that up on my shoulders, yes. Especially hardworking people who strive for perfection and achievement. That's who I'm talking to, my overachievers. Some of you guys could be perfectionists. You know, that's something that you might be healing. If you guys are in the process of trying to heal from just perfectionism in general, okay? And just whatever came with that. And, you know, sometimes that stems from childhood and just, you know, certain parental dynamics. A good person to look up, his name is Mark, M-A-R-K, De Jesus. I think it's D, it almost looks like De Jesus. D-E-J-E-S-U-S. I'm talking about that. I might try to link some of his videos. He probably gonna be like, who is this tarot reader linking my videos? I don't know. But I am, though. People got to get the message, Mr. De Jesus, okay? So anyway, people who strive for perfection and achievement and have little tolerance for error, yeah. You guys are at a point right now where it's very, or you might feel like it's very critical, okay? Which I feel like is putting a little tension on your body, so I might need to write that down. I don't want to say where do we need to ease up, but just where can we bring in more self-care? Because something about this time that you're in your life, it feels very fertile, very prosperous, very magnetic, but it also feels like the stakes are high. You just feel like that. You just don't want to get off track. You're like, I worked really hard to get here. I'm hearing my friend when she was like, I've been slaying dragons. Like, you've been really like slaying these motherfuckers out here. And it took you a minute to get to this point and you just don't want to get off track. Okay, some of y'all know y'all have a tendency to get off track. So let's see, self-care, ease up off me. Who the fuck is this obsessive ass energy? Let me write that shit down. Obsessive energy, someone's on your nuts. And you probably don't even got nuts. But if you do, they really there. Honey, if I pull down your pants right now, they be swinging. Just swinging from it. You ever saw that? Okay, so back in, I got Skate Zone. Back in Skate Zone, they used to have this thing where you can get on it and it looked like, literally like balls. That's what I'm saying. Like literally someone swinging from it. You could have grown up by a lake and maybe you guys had a rope that you would jump into the lake on. You know what I mean? Like one of those ropes. Anyway, it is also believed to be suitable for people who expect things to go wrong. The oil encourages a more relaxed approach to life, greater adaptability, and positive attitude. Use this for anxiety, bloating, colds, constipation, depression, detoxification, digestive problems, and disinfecting. Yes, friend. Okay. So let me get to these self-care messages. All right. I'm going to pause this really quick just in case I decide to timestamp this reading. I don't really know if I am, but just to kind of help me. So, ooh, I just seen 10. The fuck 10. It's time to get activated. This is at the bottom of the deck and this is at the top. Happiness. Okay, I have to be honest when it comes to what makes you happy, how you express yourself, your kindness, how you extend your kindness. Again, some of you guys are not nice, but you're kind, okay? Like you have a genuine heart. That could be triggering some people in your environment. Oh my gosh, and I just hit my nail. A masculine energy. Who is triggered by your kindness right now? Who is triggered by your kindness right now? Yeah, we have the 7th house. These are relationships. I'm telling you, like, this could be, like I said, a work environment. Hearing too good to be true. We always talk about that. Anytime we start getting this energy, you'll always hear a reader come back to that statement of this person thinks you're too good to be true. All right. Oh, someone's name is Oscar. That shit just came through so fucking insane. 0101 on the clock. They could be a Capricorn too. But you know, the 7th house, I'm thinking of relationships, whether it be work partnerships, collaborations, marriages, boyfriend, girlfriends. Some of y'all even, you know, babe might be like, why are you so friendly? You guys are getting a lot of attention, okay? You guys are getting hell of attention. I see that here with these oranges. And I feel like in different ways and to different intensity levels, okay? Because some of this isn't super negative. It's just like, it's territorial in a way. There's just this energy of that's triggering people. So let me just see, what's a self-care message that my collective needs? I almost said group 1. Whatever reading you just watched of mine, you either pick pile 1 or you pick pile 3. That's what it's giving. We have focus, my absolute yes list. Your spiritual team wants you to start telling yourself yes more. They're like, if you want to tell other people no, fabulous. We know you're working on your boundaries. That's great. But while you're saying no to them, make sure that's not bleeding over into your life. Say yes to yourself. I'm talking to somebody that could have the same birthday as me, because I looked up and I seen 217 and I just seen 222. So you could be a Pisces or an Aquarius. Someone's name, I'm not going to lie, you guys could actually watch, because she just popped up in my mind so motherfucking crazy. That was insane. You guys could watch Alice Love Exists. We actually have the same birthday. She just popped up in my energy. So she might have just made a reading that you guys want to really check into to get some insight. So we have, if you focus on what you don't want, there's a good chance you might get it. Focus on what you do want instead. That's the thing. You know, I have to be honest. There is this energy that I'm picking up on around you that I feel like is kind of bleeding over into your energetic field, okay? Where, I don't know, it's like a, let me see, I don't know what it is actually, because I don't know if this person is directly in your environment. You know what I mean with this 3 of Cups? I don't know. Ooh, I knew it. 3 of Cups and the motherfucking 5 of Wands. Ugh. Why so much competition? Why so much envy? Why you on my body? What did Kendrick say? My blick first, then God got me. Fuck everybody that's on my body. My blick first. Ooh, God got me. Yes. Period. Okay. That is whacked out murals. Okay, yeah, and the fact that I just whistled, this is a lower vibrating energy. There's someone here. Let me see what this is, because it's something here that almost like causes you, whether it's y'all conversate and then they lead you into a conversation that, like maybe you're talking to someone, you share something with them, whatever they say back to you, it like I don't know, it's like a seed gets planted and there, it causes like this insecurity, and then it causes this spiral of thoughts. This person might not even know that they're doing this. Again, this could be super intense, or it might just be very slight. This person could be aware of it. Some of them might not be. This person could be very intentional with trying to make you second guess yourself, or this person could just not be aware at all. You know what it reminds me of? There was this guy at work. What was this, yesterday? Yesterday was crazy, girl. But I was having a really rough day. It was super hot. I was not feeling great. Ooh, my neck. You could hear that. Yeah, girl. And there was just a lot going on in the collective. I mean, I even made a post. Like, at the time that I'm doing this reading, the post that I would have made would have been the one on my community tab where I was like, is it just me? Or are, like, people pulling on the energy? It's, like, a lot. It really goes with that girl's video, Jadina. I think I'm saying her. I hope I'm saying her name right. Sorry if I'm not. But this guy, and it's so crazy because I had just spent time while on my route trying to raise my vibration back up, trying to ground myself, okay? And I had to get rescued. And when this person came to rescue me, I don't know why, but he thought it was a good idea to try to scare me. Now, this is the thing. I do not like that fucking shit. Okay, let me tell you why I don't like that. Now, sometimes I can, like, laugh it off, but I have PTSD. Even my boyfriend knows not to fucking scare me. And he doesn't. Like, there's been times where he just walked around the corner and, you know, I jump easily. Like, I'm easily startled. Girl, there was this customer that did that shit. I was out in the middle of nowhere and he just thought it was so funny to go behind my van, and when I opened the door, like, just jump out. And I think he had something in his hand that shit pissed me off, and I had to tell him. Like, it scared me so bad, you guys. And I was like, he's like, oh. I'm like, I'm sorry, but I was like, I have really bad PTSD. Like, I had to just like tell him, like, you know, I can't remember how I said it, but it was super professional. But I just had to let him know, like, that's not okay. Like, you don't know who you're dealing with. That's the thing. The type of self-awareness that you guys have, the type of consideration that you guys have, this is probably something that pisses you off about you, but it also like is something that is very great. It's a strength, but people can exploit this. It's like you think about people's feelings. You think about how something would affect them. You think about the bigger picture. You think about everyone involved, you know? And sometimes I feel like people don't extend that same grace to you, and it could be very, like I said, 0707 on the clock, frustrating, irritating, saddening, hurtful. That could be a trigger, that could be a wound. Now going back to this guy though, for whatever reason when he did that, I was like, because he didn't get to do it because I had already saw him approaching, and he was like, haha, I was gonna scare you. And I was like, I'm so glad you didn't. I was like, I have really bad PTSD, and yeah, just for future reference. Bitch. All of a sudden, I don't know why people do this if they hear somebody has PTSD. Like, he kind of was like, oh, I didn't know that. I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, my buddy. And that's when I knew. Those that are in the military, do you know what I'm talking about? I knew where he was going with it. And I'll try not to go too in depth because I don't want to trigger nobody, right? But I have to tell the story to get my point across. He basically, look at me, I'm looking down, shit pissed me off. He basically tried to go on this big story, attempted, about how he would scare his friend. And that rubbed me the wrong way because he knew his friend had PTSD from the military, from being in Iraq, and he would blatantly, or just on purpose, I can't even think of the right words, I'm so irritated, try to scare him. And I don't like stuff like that because, and I could be just super sensitive, like who's to say that his friend would give a fuck? But if you know that someone has been through something like that, I don't know, my empathy level is a little different. Like, what the fuck? Why the fuck would you want to even do that? So, oh my gosh. So he was telling me that had already rubbed me the wrong way. And I was like, yeah, like, you know. So I'm trying to just continue getting him the fuck going because I'm like, okay, whatever. But I'm letting him talk. And I was like, yeah, you know, I was in Afghanistan, so I get it. And I'm thinking that's the end of that. Girl, I don't know. And I feel like shit be jumping on people. I really do, because this is not the first time that it's happened. Have you ever been in a situation, comment down below, have you ever been in a situation where you're talking to someone and it almost feels like they just have it's like word vomit. Like they say something, it could be very triggering. You could be telling them, hey, I don't want to talk about this. And they just word vomit continuously, like almost to the point where you're like, what the fuck is wrong with them? Like, what is going on? It almost reminds me of the times that I've been around people. And this has happened quite a few times where I felt my energy being sucked away. And they would come to me like, Paige, I need your energy. Like, I need your energy. Oh my God, so disgusting, right? Anyway, so this person could kind of be an energy vampire. So he just had word vomit, like just word vomit. And I kept telling him, I was like, no, nope, because I knew where he was going. He basically was about to describe something very, very, oh my gosh. I can't even talk. He was about to go into deep descriptive detail about some stuff that, and I was just so proud of myself because sometimes, because I don't know what makes people want to go into that. I don't know if they think it's like a common, like a way to build rapport, but it's not. It actually, it makes the situation way worse. And it can actually put somebody that's been in a situation like that in a certain state of mind. Like someone could have just triggered you 10:10 on the clock. I'm about to wrap it up, y'all. I'm about to wrap it up. But someone could have just recently triggered you. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing that comment where someone was like, yeah, they got me relapsing. Okay, something could have triggered you back to an old habit for a second there, or just like an old routine. Maybe you picked up a cigarette. Maybe you grabbed a drink. I don't know, whatever it is, okay? But I was just proud of myself because I said no. I was like, nope. And it's so crazy because he kept talking. And then he leaned in like, nope. And then I had to face him. I was like, no. I was like, I don't want to talk about it. I was like, I apologize. I was like, but I don't want to talk about it. It can be very triggering. I've seen a lot and I just, I don't want to go there. And my anxiety is already on 10. I don't know why my anxiety was so bad, but it just was that day, okay? So I'm like, don't do it. Had to rebuke that. I don't know what the fuck jumped on you, but yeah, I had to rebuke it. Y'all just been rebuking motherfuckers, okay? 11/11. Fuck, I keep hitting this nail. Something needs to be cut off, you guys, because me holding on to this nail for aesthetic purposes which for you, this could be ego purposes or something about the ego being involved. It hurts. I keep hitting it on shit. It's in the way. It needs to come off so that it could begin the healing process. So someone needed to hear that regarding a situation. That angel number for you that just popped up is 1133. Okay, tapping in. Dear Heavenly Father, I just want to say thank you for this day. I want to ask that you please guide me and please continue to protect me as I give these messages. Oh, gas us up, Lord. Yes, what is it that I need to tell the collective? I just got a major energy rush, okay? What is it that I need to tell the collective? Allow me to be able to tap in, and even if we go into some more lower things as far as what other people's intentions are towards them, please help me to keep it high vibrational. And just thank you for this day. Thank you for letting us all be here, and please continue to protect us. In Jesus' name I pray, and in God's name I pray, amen. Amen. Okay. Listen. No, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Okay. Wow. Okay, this is the thing. What is this? What environment is this? Hold up. What environment am I picking up on? Oh, the 12th house. Okay. Oh, you know, this could be work. The reason why I said that is because some of you guys look at your job as a way of escapism, or like that's where I'm thinking of it as that's where you go to escape. You could work at a hospital. You could work at some type of asylum. You could be a social worker. Or you could be none of that. And it just has to do with, this has to be a worker situation. It's not a worker situation. Pay attention to, there's someone in your environment, when you get around them, your energy just feels so off. You might start stuttering. Like, it's like your spirit is disturbed, okay? This is a hidden enemy. Who is your hidden enemy? This is a Page of Pentacles. I'm telling y'all, this is someone at work that I feel like tries to pretend like they have your best interest. They might be, like, you guys might have good conversation. Let me see. Who is this hidden enemy that I'm picking up on at work? Let's start there. Who is this hidden enemy that I'm picking up on at work? Ooh. Oh, they wear two faces because it wanted to go up, then it wanted to go down. We have the Fool card. This could be an Aries or an Aquarius. This person, I feel like more of the energy here, okay? This person could be younger than you. There's something very foolish, I don't really think it through about their energy, which sometimes that energy is needed. I love a good rambunctious motherfucker. Yeah, they definitely could be an Aquarius because I saw 217. And 222, yeah, or, bro, if I called you out earlier, remember I was like, you could be an Aquarius or a Pisces. Yeah, this message is for you, all right? They could be from Mississippi. I just seen 228s. You could be from Mississippi. Somebody could have a brown dog here. Oh, this person likes to be in the spotlight, but the way they get attention, it is like, like, it's kind of childish. This person is very immature. Like, they could even be older than you, but they just have a very immature way of thinking, all right? But a bit delusional. Yeah, this person is delusional. You've noticed that about them. Like, they have a delusional way of thinking. It's like they don't see reality. You might have even questioned, like, what's going on there? Like, you know, I feel like there's something that they're skewing, okay? Yeah, it's about to come out channeled, I can already tell, okay? Who is this hidden enemy? Now, outside of work, who is this hidden enemy for this period? Who is the collective's hidden enemy? What's this? Oh, this definitely has to do with work. You guys, be careful of who you're engaging with at work. A lot of these cards want to come, like, upright. 333 on the clock. And there's 3 people here, but you just really want to be cautious of who you're engaging with, because I feel like there's an energy here of people wearing 2 faces, maybe even 3 faces, okay? There's like a lot of different conversations. Like, what they say to this person might be different than what they say to this person, or how they show up in regards to supporting you or not supporting you. It's like different. There's like a weird ass energy here. Yeah, 6 of Swords. Yeah, you guys really need to move away from this. Let me look at the bottom of the deck. Let me find out this motherfucker's an Aquarius. We have Aquarius, Aries energy, and then we also have Capricorn. I gotta see how you guys can even get away from this. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Ooh, it might be time to find a new job, friend. Yep, if the environment is getting too disabling, too toxic, if you're because you guys are in this energy where you're elevating. I know you feel it, friend. Okay, even if you have times where you're wavering, you might have a little situation that you're still trying to heal from. It could be a love situation, whatever the case may be, you know. 444 on the clock. Okay, maybe it was even around family life, people that you saw as family, you know. Fourth house energy. There's a lot of healing going on there. Some of you guys, it's time to pack it up and go, and take your work bestie with you. There's an abuse of power here. There's a two-faced energy. I feel like the people in this environment, and this is not, I don't want this to come off the wrong way, but they actually need this job a lot more than you. What I mean by that is, I'm not saying that you don't need it. I'm not saying that you don't need money, all that stuff. You're probably like, no, P, I need this job. But what I'm saying is, they need this job as in, they really don't have many other opportunities, okay? So somebody here could have a track record or something about their record, or like their background could be a little bit tainted to where they only can work at specific areas or specific places. You are different. You have a broad horizon. That's something that you guys need to know. Yes, you have a broad horizon. There's something else out there for you. Look at that. Knight of Wands, Ace of Cups, and I'm telling you, friend, Ace of Wands, yeah, it might be time to pack it up and go. 555 on the clock. I'm seeing a better environment. I'm seeing better connections. I'm seeing you feel more at peace. This is about your peace. I'm seeing you feel more creative. You know, and that could be why I was getting a lot of this sacral and solar plexus energy. Maybe even just the lower chakras, period. Definitely that sacral, though. This has a tendency to, whatever this toxicity is, and it's crazy because I could tell y'all be trying to stay away from this anyway, but it almost seems like it's bringing itself to you. It could be the influx of people that they have. Sometimes you just get a bad batch of people, I don't know, or just the combination of people that you have in the workplace. I don't know. You guys are triggering people in some way. Let me see. Why are you triggering people? But yes, I'm telling you. Are you getting more hours, friend? Some people are triggered because you don't talk to them. Like, you talk to other people, but you don't talk to them. When you come to work, I don't know, you look very abundant. Even if you feel like you don't got it, it's like you look very abundant. People could be looking, there's a lot of envy around your money, your movement, how fast you move, how hard you work. The Knight of Pentacles, oh my gosh. You guys are a very good worker. So even though we have that Knight of Pentacles here, see, you take the time to actually learn, and then once you get it, quick movement. I feel like y'all done probably took some people's positions here, or there's something about when you gain, these other individuals lose. So you could work in a very competitive environment where it's like not everybody, like for example with my job, not everybody can get a route. It depends on your stats. It depends on how many routes they have that day. It depends on prior scores. And, you know, it's just not a free-for-all. So there could be some type of, you know, energy here. I'm picking up on a very specific situation. I don't know why this just came through, and then I'm tapping out. You and somebody at work got into it. Damn, that's crazy. Where did that just come from? They just took me all the way back. This took me back to when I worked at VXI Global Solutions for DirecTV. You guys could work at a call center. I don't know. There was something here where you ended up having to confront, or a situation had to be talked about. 0808, you could be a Leo, had to be talked about with a superior, maybe like some type of mediator. This person is salty as fuck. I mean, both of y'all could have kind of got a lashing, but I'm seeing like they didn't think it was going to go this way. Somebody thought that that situation was not going to turn out in your favor, or you were going to get more consequences put on you, and it didn't work. That is very much so irritating someone. Some of you guys got written up. Some of you guys lost some days. Ugh, I don't like the energy. When it comes to the collective, what's happening with this work environment? Let's just tap in. Girl, I was supposed to pause this and everything, but I'm in it now. What's happening in this work environment? The sun, I told you. I keep thinking about Aphrodite. I told you guys I was psychic. I told you. And then earlier, real quick, I gotta say this, because I kept saying, Jenny. Forrest Gump. Oh my gosh. The sun. That triggers people. I told you guys, your happiness, your innocence, your vibrance, you guys show up, you're always in a good mood, or you at least just bring good energy. I'm not saying you're perfect, all right? But you're very motivational. People look to you a lot for your energy, for your lights. Okay, for your positivity, you could be very big on positive affirmations. And it's so funny because even the people that may find this to be annoying, they're these sunflowers. They still look to you for energy. They're like you guys might have a lot of energy vampires in your environment, but I'm also seeing a lot of people that really like you, really support you. But I need you to know this is what's triggering people. Your, first of all, with this flag here, you see how she's a young child? People could take your, you have like a youthful energy. And sometimes people just confuse your kindness for weakness. Let's just call a spade, okay? They want to exploit it, or they might think you're very ditzy. Like, I know I'm ditzy as fuck, honey, but don't get it confused. Once I'm tapped in, I'm tapped in. And I will strategize and do what I need to do. Don't put... Oh, now I just heard a boom. That's the energy. You know, I could see somebody looking at this and saying, who is that little kid? I could probably take that horse from him. All I got to do is this. I could probably snatch that flag. Little do they know, with me seeing all this red here, there's a lot of Mars energy backing you. Warrior energy. I'll fight your ass energy. I'll really go toe to toe with you if I have to. I don't want to. I'm smiling. I'm seeing somebody wave that flag. It's taking me to when I used to be a praise dancer in a flag, in the flag ministry at church, and we have to wave it. Ooh, this is going to war. I'm seeing somebody do a, oh my gosh, who was because my hands are doing this. You ever see those batons? Like if I grabbed that and I was like, spinning it, you could have been in the band, or you could have even been a majorette. I don't know why I'm seeing that. Yes. And I'm here, boom, 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 boom. I'm also getting FAMU energy, HBCU energy for some. But anyway, back to this red cloth here. This is giving me your root chakra. You know, it's irritating because there's something about you that seems to be naive, very like, like it's funny. But you're not moved. You're not easily moved. You're very grounded. That irritates somebody. Yes, you're very grounded. 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. You're grounded. You keep your head down and work like I do. Just got to understand that everybody ain't gonna like you. I almost fucked up the lyrics. Y'all got to tap into Kendrick. Yesterday, somebody whacked out my mural. Okay. Wow. Wow. What else do they need to know about this? I just really feel like there's somebody that you're talking to at work. I knew it. 7 of Swords. There's someone that you're talking to at work or someone in your environment that is really... Okay. Let me call it out. Look at that. The Chariot. Yeah, some of you guys, y'all about to find something new. I'm going to look into this person's karma. If it applies, tap in. You see the 7 of Swords? This is a lot of a sneaky ass energy. A sneaky ass bitch. Okay? This is a sneaky bitch. All right? This is a lot of gossiping. This is a lot of like trying to sabotage your opportunities. This is a lot of trying to steal from you. This could even be physically stealing. I'm seeing that. If you guys ever had your lunch missing, I don't know why that just came through. Yeah, this person was behind it. I don't know if they ate it, but they'd be throwing that shit away. Like, don't leave your stuff out. Stop leaving stuff at your desk. I don't care if it's your desk or not. There are certain items that you need to start taking with you. Don't leave your phone open at the desk. Like, when you leave your personal space, there's something about closing everything up. Close the purse. Actually, take the purse with you, girl. Close the drawers. Lock them. Don't just close them. Lock them. You might have even caught this person in your work drawer and you're like, hey, do you need something? And they're like, oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. I was just looking for that paper. Nah. Someone's name is Susan. Okay? No. Bethany. Bridget. Bianca. Nadine. There's something here about Risha, Carisha, Leanne. Ooh. They so petty for that. They ain't even have to do me like that. I'm thinking they about to say a name. I heard knock-kneed. Sorry. They petty. What is this person doing behind your back? What is, okay, I want y'all to get clear right now. There's somebody specifically in your environment you've been wanting to know. What is this person doing behind your back? Let's clear it up. 8 of Wands in reverse. This would piss me off. I'm not saying that they got pulled, but don't ever try to come in between me and my money. I'm gonna fuck you up. Don't ever try to do that. Don't come in between me and my money, okay? There's something about trying to slow you down. I told you, that irritates people, especially this person. There's something here about I'm trying to slow down your progress. This could be by way of, you guys might not even know about this. There could be a, ooh, I think that this person, they're not stupid though. This King of Wands is very aware that this person has a little bit of some shady energy, but I'm seeing this as a boss or as a superior. This person likes to go to them and change the narrative, or like skew. They like to like distort things, okay? I've been picking up on that too. Look, the Knight of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of like, it could even be aggressive speaking. I feel like this person, I'm not gonna lie, there's some lies going on here. And it's funny because the way this boss sees you though, so you're protected from this, is the Nine of Pentacles. You're always doing your job. You're very mature. There's something here about maturity. Like I told you, this energy that I was picking up on earlier is just this, it's foolish, it's childish. You guys are very mature. Even if you're young-spirited, you do your work. You love to help people out. You're very abundant, but you're also very humble. Like she got autumn pentacles. She got autumn tomatoes behind her, her whole garden. And yet it's like her outfit is still very humble. She's still out in the field. You'll get in the field. Okay? In a good way. And like literally, I'll get in the field with your ass. Stop playing with me. Okay? For those that don't know what that means, get in the field mean I'll fuck you up basically. Wow, this is the thing. People really try to move you. There's something here about you can't be moved. You can't be swayed. You move when you want to. You do things when you want to. You don't let other people cloud your vision. So although you guys are definitely working on your lower chakras, it does feel like, because I'm seeing a lot of yellow around your head. You see that there? There's something very confident about your higher chakras, like your intuition. You might not be feeling confident in other areas, but when it comes to your intuition and your discernment, that's really what you've been focusing on. There's a lot of, I'm trying to look at this from a different perspective, and I'm going to sit on it. Oh, there's somebody here that's upset that you didn't want to sit on it. That was a great segue. Look at that. As soon as I fucking open the deck, the Five of Swords. This is a slicer dicer. Okay. Oh, yeah. You know what's funny? This is going to backfire. I feel bad because there are some people in your environment that are just, let me not use the word I was going to use. They're underdeveloped, a little off, or just naive, or just, there's something here where they could be easily swayed, you know? So this person is definitely getting some people involved, maybe on their side when it comes to just engaging in conversation with them. This motherfucker, they don't even know who they're dealing with. That's the thing. They don't know who the fuck they're dealing with. You're coming up as the emperor and the empress. Those of you that have a partner, or if you resonate with having a divine counterpart, this person protects you behind the scenes, even if you guys are at a distance. Ooh, okay, this is only for some. If you've been having this inkling that you need to have a conversation with a higher up regarding the situation, do it. There is something here about be strategic about that. Think it through as far as what you want to say. Speak off of facts, not emotions, but be very honest. All right. Because this person doesn't have the full story. I'm telling you, that Knight of Wands or that King of Wands that I was seeing, although they're listening as far as like they're hearing these rumors and whatever, I think they know that something's not right here. Especially when they compare it to how you show up at work and how you maneuver. They know it's something not right there. So if you were to talk to this person and give them the insight, they would be like, it would just add clarity. Like it would give them what they need, because some of them don't have this extra information about you. Who is this motherfucker that's mad that you're not fucking with them? As in like wanting to have sex. Who the fuck is this person? Ooh, boundaries. Seven of Swords. Ugh. This person likes to go on your social media. I'm telling you, this could be someone that kind of creeps you out a little bit. If you were to go online, you'll see them in your people you may know. And you're like, damn, how the fuck did you even find me? Okay. Oh, there's something weird about this. Okay. This person, I keep getting this person looks at your pictures but I don't like the energy. It almost feels like they're doing it in a sneaky way, but it's not like a cute, like, oh, I'm just, trying to stalk a little bit. No, it's like weird. A lot of obsessing. Like this could even be like when they're on their break. Ew, I don't like it. Let's see. Okay. Who is this person that is like, who is this person I'm picking up on that wanted to fuck, that wants my collective. Like, who is this person? A Taurus, Virgo. I instantly said Taurus, Virgo, but we have Capricorn here. So this is an earth sign. Two of Pentacles. You have had conversations with this person. And I actually think there's a part of you, or just you like this person. Like, you know, there's been genuine vibes at some point, but you know that you have to have boundaries with this individual. There's something here about, you know, that they can cross the line. This could be like one of those work employees. You ever know somebody in your work that, like, you just can't say certain shit around them? Like, if I was to, okay, let's say if I had a coworker named Brian. So let's say there's Brian and there's Stacy. Then there's me. So I'm talking to Stacy and I'm like, hey, Stacy, you about to come? As in, like, are you about to come over here? And I do my hand like this. Are you about to come? Brian would turn that into a whole sexual joke. Or, like, there's just this thing about, like, something they always, I just heard blur the lines, or they tiptoe over that line of, like, they tiptoe past that line that we were talking about earlier. It's uncomfortable sometimes. Look at this. The Fool and the Four of Swords at the end of the deck. That's funny that that's coming up as I'm talking about their energy. This is someone that you definitely need to stop talking to. Okay, let me see. And I keep hitting my fucking finger. This could be the person that you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't, you know, remove them. Yes, the fuck you should. Okay, let's see what's going on with this person. This person could actually be stocky. Ooh, this person could actually be into the craft. Like, that could be something. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I don't want to make nobody paranoid. Not that I'm fearful of it, but I'm telling you, this person does spell work on you. Knowingly or unknowingly. Yes, they fantasize about you a lot. This is weird. I don't like the obsessive energy, and I feel my chest a little bit. They could have a tattoo on their right pec. Ew. And when you put boundaries up, especially if you put boundaries up with this person, but you're talking to other people, there is this bitterness. I wouldn't be surprised if y'all have a coworker or even a superior of some sort that maybe tried to make an advancement towards you, or maybe they tried to follow you online, or they tried to do something where it's like they came into your personal space and you kind of, you know, politely, professionally rejected. That is eating this person up. This is definitely an earth sign. This is definitely an earth sign. They don't move their body a lot. This person could be heavier set, I'm not going to lie. I'm seeing a lot of cups energy, and then also just the way that Four of Swords was. They could have okay. This person could not have a home, or like there's something very different around there, like where they sleep or where they lay their head, because I saw the Four of Swords. The letter R just came through. What's going on with the Seven of Cups? Ew, I'm getting drained just being in their energy. Yeah, we need better boundaries with this person. This is not the type of individual that you want to talk to. My stomach is starting to hurt too. Like, ugh. Yes, Seven of Swords. And too many sevens. Yes, there's a hidden agenda here. This person is pulling on your energy. I also feel like, I'm not going to lie, you guys, I think they masturbate to the thought of you. I also think they have ways, ooh, if there are other people in your work environment that like you, whether it be platonically or romantically, this person tries to put up blockades subtly. It's very subtle. It's not like this explosive like thing, like where someone would call you out for being paranoid. It's very subtle. There's a little bit of talking shit. It's light though. It's like this light shade. This person, what's their issue? Let me see why they're doing this. What is the issue? Why are they like this though? Why are they behaving this way? Your strength, your confidence, something. Okay, this person could have an issue with people like you being confident. What I mean by that, I don't know. Are you black? You don't have to be black, but like what's your ethnicity? Okay, these are things I want you to take in consideration. Your ethnicity, whether you're a male or a female, especially those females. Like this could be a male who has an issue with females being in their power like you are. The Hierophant. You guys are already in a relationship. You're already in a marriage, or you're very, very strict when it comes to your morals. This person tries to tempt you and you just don't take the bait. You're very in your power. That irritates this individual. I'm telling you, this person is very jealous of the people that you connect with. The Two of Cups and the Five of Swords. This person be lying on you. Nasty. What's their advice with this individual? Besides cutting them out, what's their advice with this individual? Nasty ass bitch. What's their advice? We have the King of Wands. That's funny because the King of Wands came up earlier. Some of you guys need to go to your superior about this person. It might be time to involve HR. Yep. Six of Cups. Yeah, the Emperor. This is all about higher ups going above the chain. Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck if this person is real cool with some of the higher ups. Everybody got a boss. Even your boss got a boss. We can go up the chain and then it can trickle down. Please don't play. That's what it's giving. Okay? This is something that rang in your spirit before. This could be a karmic connection. They were meant to come into your life for whatever reason. They were meant to show you something about yourself. Yeah, it's time to involve the superiors, the uppers, okay? Yep. Some of you guys, this person is going to lose their job. There's someone in your work environment that very much so supports you. They could be on their way to promoting, or they could just be a little bit older than you, or maybe they work there longer. This person really does defend you, and they're going to have your back in this, okay? Yep, they're going to have your back in this. What's wrong with these bitches, okay? Real quick, before we go into the other messages regarding you, because they're draining my energy, I'm not going to lie, weird-ass hoes. These people that are trying to sabotage you, let's just tap in general. Let me take these away, because I see that here. These people that are trying to sabotage you for whatever reason. You're provoking, okay? What is their karma? What's their karma? Ow, 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 ow. My finger. What's their karma? What's their karma? Oh my gosh, you guys might see this person stub their toe, or like something might happen to one of their fingers at work. This might be a sign of who the fuck this person is. They're going to injure their, it could be any finger, but I'm getting the pinky finger, or maybe even like something on their left hand, but I'm also getting the right foot. Like this person could end up injuring themselves. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. What is their karma? The Eight of Pentacles. What is their karma? Ouch. I gotta cut that shit. The Eight of Cups. Wow. Some of you guys, this person is gonna lose the job. They're gonna lose the job, lose hours, and they're gonna have to see you continue. This is like, you know what's so crazy about this? I feel like this is coming through to let y'all know this really ain't stopping shit. I feel like this more so affects you energetically, and it's annoying. But they're not going to be able to touch your abundance. They're not going to be able to touch, I want to say, your reputation, okay? Because the more you show up authentically and the more you stay in your peace, like in your morals, just stay diligent, okay? That is what is going to back this person in a corner. Some of you guys, I'm telling you, they're going to lose they might even lose their car, the Eight of Cups, because I'm thinking of like travel. Yeah, there's something here about they're going to lose something. If this person tried to, they did try to do this. If this person tried to keep someone from talking to you, or they tried to sway a group of people to look at you differently, it's going to backfire. It is going to backfire. Yeah. There's a lot of having to see you be better. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I'm just seeing it ain't stopped nothing. Money's still going, more hours still coming, people still like you, and you don't pay no attention to them. This person will not be able to look at you. I'm telling you, there's gonna be a shame here. Pay attention. They're gonna be looking very shameful. There's something about their actions. If you really pay attention, you're gonna be like, damn, that is funny. Like, it seemed like they kind of acting a little strange. That's because there's guilt. There's guilt there. I'm disturbed, okay? So let's get into some positive messages. I feel like this is not over. I feel like I'm probably going to do a reading that kind of like continues, okay? Where should my collective's focus be right now? Yeah, career, 10th house, those gains, career success, accolades, putting yourself out there, public image, reputation. Oh, we also have Pisces, okay? Well, Neptune energy. Let me tell you something. Tap in with your dreams and desires. I don't want to say get a little delusional with it though. But just like that fantasy, like there's something about the things you fantasize about. They're not just meant to be fantasies. They can actually be grounded into the present and become real. Okay, so you need to know that this is a great time to start manifesting and transmuting this negative energy. So let me pause this. I am starving. I'm starving like Marvin. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna pull 6 cards. Tap in. Tap in. What is the advice for my collective in general? I said, Ricky! Someone's name could be Ricky. You also could be, because I think of that girl, look at that self-esteem. I think about Ricky. She's a YouTuber, but she's a girl with the name Ricky. So you could have like a very androgynous name. Someone's name could be Ruben. So we have self-esteem, messages, big wins. There's a big difference between me and you. I ain't nothing like you, or you. Yeah, some of you guys need to realize that these people, like, you're not like them. And it's not to be rude, but, like, we got to really watch the company we keep. There's something here about watching the company you keep. This is just, it's tainting the energy. We have giving birth, okay? We have blocked. Yes, that's giving me my nail. Cut that shit off at the head, honey. And then we also have boss up. I love that. And then we have, look at this, look at this, look at this. Learn the lesson and keep it pushing. Don't dwell on this too long. Feel your feelings. Don't engage. There's something about learn the lesson and keep it pushing. Okay, self-care messages for my collective. Self-care messages for my collective. Ouch, ouch. I gotta cut that shit the fuck off. It's gonna hurt too. I gotta put pressure and cut it off, okay? Collective self-care messages that need to be heard. Rituals. Y'all might need to watch my Who Are Your Haters Exposed reading. We have steady yourself with simple rituals. Do the dishes, fold the laundry, water the plants, make a cup of tea. Let wisdom sneak up on you. There's something about that that's going to give you insights, all right? A message. Ooh, okay, good, good, good. Got 2 more. We have possibility. Wow. Something about your vision. This is giving me visionary manifestation. My vision is big, it's strong right now. We have focus your attention on what could go right. Didn't we have something earlier that was kind of gave that message? Focus your attention on what could go right. When you learn to imagine the best case scenario, you get to enjoy an experience twice. There's definitely a that shit. Oh. There's definitely a common theme here of like just really changing your perspective on what you can achieve. Oh, my stomach about to start growling. I gotta go to the store. We also have success. I felt that. We have today is a really good day. You're in the flow. Problems are solved quickly and easily. Helpful people show up for you and unexpected gifts fall into your lap. These people better stop playing with you. You have people that are going to defend you, and you also have blessings coming in. So all they did was try to throw dirt, but honey, all you is giving me soil for my garden that I am planting, bitch. That's what it's giving. Say bitch. B-E-E-E-E-E-E-T-C-H. Let me see. You know my friend said everything up in the bag. Alright. Give me 1 second, y'all. I gotta grab me like a cracker or something. Hold on. Okay, so I want to pull a couple more. They told me to trust myself. Like, I'm just gonna pull. They said don't even shuffle. Like, just trust yourself. This is sticking out to me. For real. I want to do this one. I don't know why I do. And it wasn't because it was flipped up. I don't know why. Let me just see. 22. This is my advice deck. So it could resonate for some of you. It might not. Could be related to the situation at hand. Might not. Yeah, I got to go walk outside, girl. The energy is on that. Okay. You've been holding on so tightly to your control of the world that your fingers are starting to ache. But here's a thought. How about you try letting go? Not everything needs to be controlled, and you may find that you've put enough safeguards in place to be able to support yourself even without clinging on so. You'll naturally want to resist the feeling of falling, but you may find that a fall isn't actually coming and that it feels good to let go. 0101 on the clock. We have another one. What number was that? Okay, so number 22 could be prominent here. Everything up in the bag. The clematis, I don't know, grows across any surface it is given, period. Eager to rise and reach towards the blazing summer sun. Yeah, y'all are about to blow up. Its spiraling vines grab onto any opportunity that appears, putting its flowers in the best positions to drink in the rain and warmth. It reminds me of when I was talking about those sunflowers. This card symbolizes movement and momentum. See, let me tell you something. Some of you guys are really meant to help people, because with that description, I'm seeing y'all obviously face the sun. You're going up, but it's like you have to go up. This is why these people are getting the karma that they're going to get, because some of you guys are meant to be in positions of teaching or being the boss or guiding people, helping people heal. And it's like if they start fucking with that, they're fucking with emotion, and God don't like that, okay? It's like, because I'm almost seeing the sunflowers look to you because you're the sun, but then you're looking to something above the sun. And that's how you get your guidance. You know, it could be God, you know. So some of you guys could be like spiritual teachers, or there's just this energy of like you have a bigger purpose, bigger fish to fry, 222 on the clock. This card symbolizes movement and momentum, a push towards the best position that will help you achieve your goal. Just be sure to remember those who held you up on your race to the finish. Yeah, don't forget the people that support you. And I'm telling you, some of y'all are about to have like a change in career or some type of promotion. So I want to pull some additional advice from, I've been really fucking with my deck lately. I used to use this deck all the time. It'd be really good for like insight to me. Okay, so yes, let's see, 4 cards. What's their advice? I'm seeing a lot of different numbers and repetition. What's their advice? Messages for them. Okay, one more. Okay, there was something about that 9 of Swords here. So it's in reverse, but I'm going to read all of these upright. We have your worry is unnecessary. Yeah, focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. That's the 3rd time that we done got something about that, okay? And that popped up over here. There are other cards like they laid over here, but that popped up like for you to see. It was like, yes, this is the one. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. 9 of Swords. And it was in reverse. They want you to stop that shit. 3 of Pentacles. Do what you love. A time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors. Heavy on the artistic endeavors. Working with others in a cooperative manner. Yes. Stay sweet, friend. All right. Stay you, friend. We have Justice. Karma. That's so crazy. Remember, you see the letter A. You see the number 8. That reminds me of that 2 of Pentacles card I told you about with that person. That earth sign that was like fucking shit up. They're gonna get dealt the fuck with. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. I told you. It's not gonna work. Whatever they try to do, it's not gonna work. And look at this. The 8 of Pentacles. There is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. A spiritual quest. Some of you guys are going in a different direction. You're gonna be leaving your job. If you have a spiritual business, some of you guys are gonna be leaving your job to further engage with your spiritual practices, or you're just going in a different direction. Like, I'm seeing that here, okay? So I'm gonna pull one more before I close. Okay, one card that we all need to keep in mind. Ooh, of course, not one card. Anyway, so we have Daring. This is the Aboriginal deck. Daring, find your voice and use it nice and loud, even if it makes you feel uncomfortable. If you don't use it now, nothing will change. I told y'all some of you guys need to have that talk. Sadness, allow yourself the space to feel miserable. Mourn what has been lost or what cannot be. If you don't take the time now, your sadness will catch up with you later when you're least expecting it. There's a lot of handle this shit in the present so that it doesn't have after effects later, okay? Like real detrimental ones. We have commitment. Ask yourself the question you often ask everyone else. What do you need? collective. Listen to the answer and respond actively and committedly as you do for others in your life. This is all about you. No wrong decision when you're putting you first, okay? Creativity. There are ways of dealing with this situation without giving away your power. Think of creative methods in which you can be heard and maintain your dignity. Strategize, friend. So yes, you guys, that was your spread. This was dope. I wasn't expecting that. That was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates. I fuck with y'all. Y'all got this. Fuck them. Get money. Okay?